Hello, everybody.
Hey.
We're gonna, you can see what we've been doing. Stop, can you stop a minute?
Oh, watermelon.
We went to the grocery store 2 days ago, I guess, and we got pineapple and watermelon and some other stuff.
And we've already devoured that.
And I see some little girl goats out there that sure probably want some. You want to take it to them?
Yeah, let's go.
Looks like they're on the other side.
They're over there. So we'll just walk down the fence line.
We'll be walking past, one of these is the same tree that's out there that has the berries, right?
Right.
The aqua.
Yeah, we're just coming under it. It's an aqua.
And then these are the olive trees, wild olive trees.
I planted these a few years ago and they're growing now. Pretty good. Like that. Hey, Rusty.
Rusty.
What's up, Rusty?
Oh, here, girls. Come here, girls. Girls.
Just chuck it over. There you go, girls.
They're cute. So that's Rusty.
Yep.
Tippy.
Yep.
A little bit. Daisy. And Pippi. Pippi.
Right. Pippi Longstockings. Like I said, and this is big old Rusty. That's little Daisy. That's little bit.
So you were doing some work this morning and it poured down rain, didn't it?
Yeah, I was
right through it.
Pardon these old glasses. I busted my other ones and I said, where are those other glasses at? Because it was real sunny earlier, but now it's not so bad. So I can take them off. Wow, it's bright.
Yeah, I'll keep mine on.
But anyway, we're gonna...
But it stormed.
Yeah, it rained. I was doing some tractor work on some brush and it started raining. I mean, it came down hard and I was fixing to stop and I said, no, I could tell it wasn't gonna last too long, and then it stopped. And then a little bit later, bang, hit again. So I got soaked. But
you didn't care.
No, I didn't care at all. It felt good.
And this yard got all watered for the goats.
Yeah.
It's all green. Aren't they cute? They like all that fruit.
Yeah. So little. These guys are little.
Hello.
As you can see, little Tippy over there, Rusty's horns and his face are as big as she is long. And that's Mama and daughter there. Little bit and Daisy May. And this, of course, is little Pippi Longstockings. That pineapple, they like that pineapple too. Well,
it's good that they're under the, good that you're under the shade over here.
Yeah, I had to put these old glasses back on because, man, that sun is bright. You want to walk down and...
black cloud coming. Well, it doesn't look black there, but it does with the shade.
Yeah, let's walk down the roadway a little bit. And anyway, I want to show you. That is our neighbor Becky's house.
She's the one that sold us the Chevy Spark.
Yes, she's the one that works at the Nissan Chevrolet, and
she's been our neighbor for over 25 years.
Right.
Her son Heston and our son Matt were best buds.
Right, and Heston is the one that does the cooking, the briskets and stuff like that, if y'all watched.
Can't You Barbecue. Yeah. And Becky and I have been friends since she was one of the first people I met when I moved here, so for almost 43 years.
Yeah. I need to mow the yard again. I just mowed about 5 days ago and it's time to mow again. But I
wanted to show you something. Right?
Go ahead.
Well, many months ago we did a video of us tearing out the front flower beds and stuff.
Right.
And we said we would put out a video if you've completed it, and if you didn't, then you'll know it just never happened.
Right.
Well, it did happen, and he did have a video, just some of those technical difficulties.
Yeah.
So we do want to show you. I had asked for, if you remember, red mulch with a big white boulder and maybe just a few plants or a cactus. And this is what we got. So we got red rubber mulch.
Right.
It smells like tires. It's not the red I would have picked, but I do love it now that it's there.
And like I said, it needs to be watered right now. Like we just barely got a little rain. Hadn't had a chance to spruce it up, but the first plant over here it's a hibiscus, and it's I need to dust it because there's something that's
some worms are
chewing on it.
But we have the other one down at the other end, and you can see what it's supposed to look
I
like.
forget what that one is called, but it's doing well. And then I made a little mound here and had some what they call lariat plants. I think Jared might have planted a few of those. And by the way, Jared, they will bloom. So I think those were up at Jason's house, the little house.
Oh yeah, on the side.
And then these are some bell type things, but something's hitting those, so I had to pull them up and replant them because it seemed like they weren't planted deep enough, but they are coming back. There's another lariat here with some blooms, another one of those silver plants, and this hibiscus I need to trim back around. It's getting out of hand right now.
But you can see the worms have not gotten in.
Right.
And it has that spiraled bottom,
right,
or whatever you call it, twisted.
Right. I just need to come in and just trim off the outer edges, make it round again. And
I threw him off guard, people. I said, he said, let's go out and feed this to the goats, and I said, okay. And then right last minute, I said, well, let's just go ahead and show this because people will think you never did anything. So he did.
I did, but
he liked it.
So anyway, we're just going to stroll on down, and this is where I have been working on some trees. I don't know if y'all remember.
We mentioned it in a video, but we never showed you doing it.
Yeah, they froze back. They are approximately, you know, a telephone pole sticks up probably 30 feet out of the ground. And these trees were as high or higher than the telephone poles. And when we had that bad freeze this last year, it just killed them all back to probably about 4 to 6 feet off the ground. Everything else was dead, you know, above. So I had to come in and try to cut all those down, and oh, what a mess.
But they've coming back, growing back. It's just...
Right, now you can see that they are coming back.
They are a great wind block, and that's our southerly direction. So we have a tough southerly wind, and that really helps
Right,
block
and
our yard.
I'm finally going to get in here. I was trying to reach as much as I could in here with the tractor pulling in stuff, so now then I can come back in and poison the grass along the fence, and then I can keep this mowed now with my mower. I'll be able to, you know, keep up with this. But if we come around here, I pulled all this stuff out here. There was some real tall grass and stuff around here, so I dug this out this morning, pulling it out and pushed it up over here to be moved. Anyway, this is one of the piles that I did this week or a while back. I had one just as big or bigger that they already came and removed, and that was, as you can see how the trees have grown right there, how they're up higher, you know, like new growth. That was the first batch of stuff they came in and moved. That's how fast it grows. And then this down here will be, you see how right here, Melanie, how it's, all this is all new growth.
Yeah, I do.
All this is from the original part that I cut down and piled up. But anyway,
Hardy.
yeah, this
Froze, but they came back.
yeah, this down here where I started again, I cut all these trees down, and I did that with electric chainsaw. Tell you, it's a Oregon chainsaw, electric, 4 milliamp hour battery on it, and man, that dude gets after it. And I only charged it 3 times to do all this cutting.
That's the crepe myrtle that you cut?
Yeah,
It was way tall,
the crepe
all
myrtle was
glued up.
huge and tall, sticking up about 20 feet. So I cut it off. I want to be digging it out of this right here. She said, "You're gonna kill it." I said, "Well, I'm going to transplant it so I can mow all the way down the fence with no issues." But these trees here grew from, I brought in probably some sticks that were about this big right here and put them in the ground, and they sprouted out, and that's where all these massive trees came from. And like I said, this one here was just a limb that fell over and was covered up with dirt, and it started growing, so I left it. I'm just going to have it just continue on, because probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue out this way with more dirt, and I'm going to, where I had that berm going, I want to continue building a berm until it's as high as what I want it. But this grass and stuff here I really can't get down to because of it was so wet the other day. I was going to try to mow it with the tractor, but I couldn't get too close. But anyway, you can see where I messed up my fence. When the tree fell over, that limb caught it and broke it. That's all right, it's just 3 boards. But as you can see, it's going to be clear all the way down that way, Melanie. So now when I mow with the mower, I can mow all the way down and then around the trees. So what do you think? Looks any different?
Yeah, it looks good. Looks real good. It looks like you're just starting over, and they're going to be grown in no time.
Right. They'll look messy for a little bit, but then they'll just spring up and you won't even notice it. But there is a little family of greebies out here. There's a group of them that's out there in the middle right now. But I was out here earlier and I counted about 10. So there must be 2 different families. But you can hear the little squeaking noise, you know, so.
What is a greeby? Tell people, because they don't know.
Well, a greeby, it's kind of like a little miniature duck. They're real small, probably about 6 inches tall maybe. And the babies, when they're hatched out, they're just little tiny things, probably about 1 inch tall.
Oh, my.
And they get up under the wings and on the back of the mother. It's funny because she's small anyway. I mean, she's not even bigger than my fist. And she'd have 3 or 4 of them up under her wings. She'd have her feathers fluffed up. And it's funny, she'll be going along and she'll go underwater with them. And then you'll see them little heads pop up, pink, pink, like little buoys popping up, and then she'll pop up. Yeah,
and we've
it's
had
hilarious.
them here the times before when the pond was full. We have had them, but maybe at some point you'll be able to find them and get some video of that.
Yeah.
They're cute.
Yeah, maybe when we start, you know, throwing some feed or something out here. You want to go down around that way?
If you do.
Sure. We'll just take a little trip here. Like I said, these lake bushes, I couldn't get too close with the mower because it was up some. It's down a little bit, I can get closer. But yeah, they you can see.
Do you see them?
Yeah, they're back over there.
Oh.
But
I don't see them.
anyway, I do need to mow again, like I said, and I poisoned this grass along this fence line like Jared did. So
you can see it's still muddy. I mean, we've had a lot of rain.
Yeah.
Every time it rains, it grows in a day.
yeah, it grows quick. We're gonna step up here on the pier right quick. I see little minnows. I'm gonna have to get my net out because we had some feeder fish that were in the aquarium. They were just little cheap fish that we put in there just to help keep the aquarium clean. And I started developing some algae in it, so I had some algae cleaner, and and I put it in there, and about a day later it killed all the fish. So,
They were the little tiny pink looking ones. I think they would pay 10 cents, 20
yeah,
cents a piece.
they were
for 'em or
just
something,
they're called feeder fish.
to feed to the bigger fish.
Right.
But
And we just wanted them to keep the aquarium clean.
and we had also got some of the minnows out here. You did.
Right, yeah.
Put them in.
So I'm gonna have to get my net out and scoop up some minnows from here and put in there.
We don't have, the closest place we can buy fish is an hour away.
Right.
Our,
Nobody.
The locals stopped selling.
Yeah. Nobody in Kingsville will sell those fish anymore. But yeah, it's almost at the height that I wanted. It could go down a little bit more, and then that'll help me where that row over there, you'll see the water lilies growing. That is where my berm is. If you follow that, that's where I have my dirt, and it's probably about a foot under that water right now, and then it gets deeper over there. But that's what I said, I want to eventually fill all that in. So
I cannot believe you worked through that whole entire rainstorm.
yeah, well, it got cool, you know, because I was just about ready to call it, and it started to sprinkle, and I thought, oh, that feels pretty good.
And you just kept going.
So I just kept going, then it started pouring. I said, yeah, it's too late, I'll just stay with it.
It looks good though. It looks a whole lot better.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't be saying that if those trees weren't already coming up over the fence.
Right.
I'd be going, you took all the windbreak away.
But you see how fast they grow.
I do.
You know, that's,
And they'll grow anywhere, as proven over there too.
Right.
So
yeah.
pretty good to have around.
Oh. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Up there, shots of
I
minnows.
see the movement.
Yeah. So I'm gonna catch me some of these minnows and put in there. They look like they were about an inch or so long.
Or if I could catch a fish, if it was, you know, small, we could put it in the aquarium.
Yeah. Like we did those bluegill. They lived, God, 4 years, 5 years in that aquarium.
Yeah. What's that big thing?
Oh, ticks. Yeah, I mean, as you can see back over here, with those trees cut down now, it kind of looks naked, doesn't it?
No, that looks good.
So, but like I said, the trees down there, starting out, those have grown, you know, in say a month's time, about like that. So these will be up high too. Then my olive trees should sprout out better, be able to grow out that way. What do you got there?
Thank you.
Pretty girl and boy.
Yep.
What's the matter there, huh? Come here, Tex. What's up there, fella? Huh? Hi, Bama. No. Hey, Bama. Oh, Tex, he's a pretty good boy. Yeah, he's a pretty good boy. Yes, he is. Yeah, she's a good girl too. But man, are they got to have something to mess with the whole time, or they just can't handle it. They're
Hey, Sarge. That's looking for you, Sarge.
Yeah, he said, I'm leaving. But she was fixing to go play in the pool, and started raining, so she decided not to. So anyway, we're gonna go in for a little bit. It's starting to get warm again. And hope y'all enjoyed walking around with us for a little bit.
He's put in a lot of hard work, and it's paid off. It looks good.
So may have to go jumping too.
Yeah, I know. It's certainly hot.
Talk to y'all later.
Bye.